Well, what's happening, carpaholics? Welcome to the first ever instalment of Camo Life Carpers. So today, guys, you join me at Ivy House Lakes in Grittenham, Wiltshire. This place is about 25 minutes away from the house, so it's a nice easy place for me to get to, and it's actually a really nice complex. There are 6 lakes on this complex, 2 of which are carp lakes. There's Willow Lake, which is a runs water. The fish go up to around £20, and then there's the Specimen Lake, and in here the carp go up to mid to late 20s, so not monsters, but you know, it's nice and convenient for me to get to, and as I said before, it is a really nice place. It took me a little longer than expected to get here today, because there was a horrific crash on the way. There was a van on its roof in a ditch and another van in a ditch on the other side of the road, so hopefully all of them guys are okay. So yeah, got here, visited the shop, got my ticket and booked in, had a walk around Special Lake, which I'm on today, and found a peg that I liked, which I'll show you a little bit later on when I'm all set up. So yeah, let's get to it, let's get set up and get fishing. Bosh! Well, carpaholics, we are fishing. As I said before, when I got here I had a walk around and I got onto this particular peg. Not too sure what number it is. They're not numbered on the actual pegs, they're only numbered on the map that's in the shop. But got to this one first thing this morning. Stood here for a while just watching the water, and I did see a couple of fish showing. There was a couple boshing out, not massive I don't think, but they were boshing out nonetheless. And then I did see a bit of fizzing which obviously indicates feeding activity. Well, not obviously, it could have been gases being released from the bottom, but with seeing them bosh out in and around them areas as well as the fizzing, I deducted that it was feeding activity. So it is a 2-rod limit on every lake on this complex. So I've only got the 2 rods out, both on different spots, which I'll show you in a sec. I've got them both on D-rigs. Hook bait of choice is the yellow Northern Special wafters, and around them I've just catapulted out a few Pacific tuna 15mm boilies, mixed in with a bit of hot chorizo liquid. So let's hope that does the trick. I've not gone crazy smashing a load of boilies out there, although it is warming up. I still don't think that it's warm enough to be putting a shed load in. Obviously the fish are just starting to wake up, getting their appetites back, so I'm just going to introduce it slow and steady. I think I've put about 10 to 15 boilies around in the area of each hook bait. So let's show you where my rods are positioned. Okay then, so I've got one rod about halfway across the lake, just in line with that tree there. Sorry for the blurriness. So yeah, about halfway across the lake just there. And then over to the right, my right hand rod is just off the point of the island around there. So yeah, they're out. Like I say, going to introduce the bait slow and steady, keep it trickling in, and hopefully that produces a bite. So yeah, I'll see you guys again shortly, hopefully with a fish, if not with an update of how it's going. So while it's quiet, I just wanted to take the opportunity to tell you a little bit about why I've started camo life carping, and tell you a little bit more about the venue that I'm fishing today. So firstly, why camo life carping, and why this channel, and why these installments of videos. Well, as all of us, I love carp fishing. I think it's great for mental health, it's great for the mind, and it's a perfect time to get away and just unwind from day-to-day life, and I wanted to be able to share my passion, my sessions, and hopefully some monster carp along the way at all different venues, and maybe, you know, some of you may not have been to some of the venues that I'm going to go to. You know, it might give you a bit of inspiration as to where you go next. Who knows? The name, so naming the channel, I have not got a Scooby about naming anything. Like, my imagination just doesn't work like that. So I recruited my brother on WhatsApp, Daniel, and I was like, mate, you need to give me a hand. I can't think of a name. The ones I was coming up with were bloody crap. Anyway, in about 15 minutes, Daniel came back with loads and loads of names, one of which was Camo Life Carping. And being in the military, I thought, yeah, well, camo, that goes. And I love anything camo pattern when it comes to angling. So yeah, just went with that, really. That was the reason. So yeah, I mean, making videos, I've got zero experience. I've never done any kind of videography, never done any filmmaking, so I am a proper pro amateur at making videos. And you might tell from the quality of this video, I've got no equipment yet. I've not got a tripod. At the minute I'm using stacked up bags and buckets as a makeshift tripod. I've got no microphone, so I'm using the standard one on my phone. I've not got a proper camera, so again I'm using the one on my phone. So I'm hopefully you'll be able to you'll be able to understand that this video might not be the best quality because I haven't got the best quality kit. If this goes well and people like the channel, like the videos, you know, I might then invest in more stuff. If not, and if I'm only doing it for myself, then no point. I'll just use that money to buy more fishing gear. So yeah, that's Camo Life Carping. So a little bit more about the venue then. As I mentioned earlier, there's 6 lakes on here. 2 of them are carp lakes, and the rest are all match lakes. You know, for the match anglers for silverfish. The guy who owns this, really nice guy. The place is really well managed. There's a cafe on site, there are toilets on site. You know, so if in the morning you can't be asked to get your ridge monkey out and start frying up some bacon, you can just head to the cafe, get a bacon butty. I don't think they deliver to Peg, so you have to go down there, but it's not a massive issue. It's not that much of a long walk. So yeah, the Specie Lake which I'm on now, it's really small. It's about 1.5 acres, got 1 island. So you haven't got that much water to fish, but there's a decent head of carp in here, and as I said earlier, you know, they're sort of mid to late 20s. There might be the odd 30 pounder in here, I'm not too sure. This is only the 2nd time that I've fished this lake. I did 24 hours before Christmas. It was bloody freezing. Only managed the one. That was £20 there or thereabouts. And yeah, and I've come today just for a day session. Ticket in here, so for 24-hour sessions, it's £20. If you come to do 24 or 48 hours, you can't come on here until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. and you were to leave by 4 o'clock the next day or the day after, depending on how long you're doing here. If you're fishing for the day, you could turn up in the morning, gates open at 7:30, and then you have to be off by 4 o'clock, so it's not a massive amount of time. I probably should have gone on the runs water today because it took longer to get here, as I said, because of the crash. So I've not got that long really to get anything going, but it is what it is. It's a nice day, it's a nice venue, so I'm just enjoying being out, to be honest. Even if I don't care, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to catch, don't matter what size, just love to catch anything, but if it don't happen, it don't happen. Yeah, so a day session is £10 for the day, so yeah, you get about 8 hours ish. So yeah, if you haven't been here before, get down here, give it a go. Lovely place. There are lovely carp in here, although they're not monsters, there are lovely carp in here. So get yourself down here and catch one of them. Well, I just messaged my brother saying that it's dead quiet, and then as soon as I pressed the send button, left hand rod melted off. I was into a fish and I was playing it for quite some time. It did not want to give in, but eventually got it in the net, got it out, wader, 25 pounds 6 ounces, so not too bad. But in the buzz and the rush of it all, I forgot to video it. I took a picture, it's a crap picture because I'm on my own, so I had to do it on a timer, and it took about 5 attempts, and the fish just kept wriggling in my arms, and so the photograph that I got isn't that great, but I'll put it on the video around now so you can see. Beautiful fish. Yeah, so like I said, lovely fish, and what you can see on the picture, that's it. Camo carp life. Bosh! Wow, carpaholics, I am still absolutely buzzing after that fish. Beautiful, beautiful mirror. 25 pounds 6 ounces. As you can see, I am now covered in slime from where he was wriggling about, but that's okay. Perfect fish. So what I've done now, obviously I've put that left hand rod back on the spot, moved the rod from the tip of the island onto that spot as well, stuck with the Northern Special yellow wafters, they're doing the trick, and I've pinged out a few handfuls of more hot chorizo liquid soaked Pacific tuna 15mm boilies, and yeah, let's see if we can get another one, boys. Come on. Right, so it's been about an hour-ish since I had that fish out. Put both rods onto the same spot, and nothing has happened since. Seen a few signs, nothing major, so I think I'm gonna catapult a few more boilies out there. The old Pacific tuna in hot chorizo, and see if that brings us another bite. It's flipping roasting now. Got this hoodie on. I'm gonna have to take it off, I think, because I am sweating my proverbial tits off. But it's all good. It's what we like. Yeah, so I will keep you guys updated. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So guys, it's now 2 o'clock. I had that fish at about 11:45, and yeah, it's looking really dead. The guy opposite me had a double take probably about 40 minutes ago, but yeah, the lake has gone still calm. Gonna have a bit of a moan now. So I sent my picture to the owner, and he put the picture of the fish on their Facebook page. Straight away, some absolute throbber has come on there and commented, there's no way that's a 25+ pound fish. Lizard. As I said earlier, the photography was shocking. No tripod, nothing like that. I'm on my phone. I had it on a timer. The fish was wriggling like mad, so it was dead hard to get a proper photo with the correct angle, etc. And you know, I just think, why would someone lie about the size of a fish? I mean, I don't care if I catch an 8-pound fish or a 30+ pound fish. I just like catching fish, and I most certainly wouldn't lie about the size of fish. Who does that benefit? Absolutely no one. But yeah, so there are just some proper lizards out there that all they like to do is run the math, do a lot of that, but yeah, don't take notice of them. I mean, you know, people put their achievements or their catches on Facebook, etc., and there are loads of Facebook groups that, you know, are really good for beginners to go on and stuff like that, to get hints and tips. And I see it all the time. You know, someone that's only just got into fishing will put a post up, and some people will just absolutely tear them apart. how is that going to help the angler to learn? Yeah, it's just going to put them off putting things on Facebook forever. Luckily, you know, I've been doing it a while and I'm thick-skinned, so the crap that people spout doesn't bother me. They're obviously just friggin' losers, lizards, pond life. So yeah, they can crack on and say what they want. My scales are zeroed to the sling. They're not broke, so the number that comes up on there is the number that the fish weighs. Anyway, that's the moaning done. I'm just gonna sit it out. I've got 2 hours left. I might chuck a couple of more boilies out in a minute around my rigs, and then just sit it out and see if I get anything towards the end. And if I do, I'll be sure to let you know. Catch us in a bit. Well, Carpaholics, that is the end of my session, unfortunately. Good session. We had that one really nice fish from it. Lovely weather for it as well. So yeah, I'll be looking at getting out on more of these sessions and getting some footage done as well. If you liked the content, please hit the like button and subscribe.